My name is Skylar. I am from Drexler Middle and Intermediate School in Farley, Iowa.
And what is your project?
My project is a Scratch TYM game, which basically stands for Test Your Memory. And basically what it does is it's based after the shell game, and basically has a ball underneath the cup, and it moves around, and you have to figure out which ball the cup is under.
My name is Carson.
My name is McLean.
We made this project called Speech Helper to help kids with speech impediments and disabilities, and we're from Waukee.
So what this game does is it helps you with little kids that have speech impediments, and so when you start, you click on it, and it makes the sound, so it helps them learn their sounds. And when you keep going, it has the letter sound, so they can learn their letter sounds.
We made this because our little brother Maddox has a speech impediment, and we wanted to help him. And I also had one, so me and him developed this app to help him because he couldn't find an app to use.
Hi, I'm Aiden. And I'm Livia. We are from the Ankeny Community School District, and we created a lab breakout, which is kind of like an escape room in website form. And so you can have a website, and it starts with a scenario, which involves you or a necessary object locked in a room or a box, and you have to try to get it out before the time runs out. And we based it around science, so you can learn multiple subtopics on science, such as biology, chemistry, astronomy. We even included some binary code.
But you don't only learn science, you can also learn things such as communication with teammates, or critical thinking skills and problem solving.
This also took a lot of planning and brainstorming. It took a long time to come up with the idea and all of the puzzle ideas. Then a lot of time planning to see what we were actually going to do, what tools we were going to use, and everything like that.
And then after the planning, we had to test it, which also took a long time because nothing's perfect in the beginning. So we tested it using some friends of ours and helped work out through the kinks.
I'm Bryce. I go to North Polk High School, and I made a first-person shooter. Yeah. Any other questions? Or?
What does it do?
Well, it's a game where you can walk around this island and explore different things, and you can explore different cities and different things like that. Yeah.
I'm Cash Riker, and I'm from Adele DeSoto Minburn, and my project is digitally producing music. So I can hook my keyboard up to my laptop, and I can create different sounds and record them together to make a full song.
Well, I was from Maple Grove, but now I'm going to a different school. What my project is it's called Figure It Out. It's a stop motion animation video, and basically it's about bullying, but not just bullying, but the bully side of the story, because some people don't understand, because the bully could have something really hard going on, and you have to know their whole story to help them, and sometimes that's all it is, just talking to them. So we made a stop. Me and my friend, she moved away a while ago, but we made a stop motion video.
My name is Kellen Miller. My project is the Domino Effect, and it's something that can incorporate live physics and animation into pretty much whatever you want it to be in. So what this does is it starts with one ball, and it can do it triggers the entire animation as, I don't really know what to call it, but it's like a Rube Goldberg styled project where that one ball will cause everything else to happen. So that it can show how one little thing in the world can turn into something big. Like later in this animation there are really big dominoes. So it goes from little dominoes to really big dominoes to then it runs into one little tiny one, and then it gets really small. So yeah,
I'm Ellie and I go to North Polk.
I'm Trinity and I also go to North Polk. Our program is called the Recipe Box, and what it is we compiled a bunch of different frosting, cake, and filling flavors, so you can just mix and match however you want, and it just outputs the recipe for you.
So you can get it all in one spot instead of having several different websites or recipes and you're looking for all of them. We also have where if you're missing an ingredient in your recipe, you just type in the ingredient you're missing, and then it'll output the price and then a total grocery list if you at your local Walmart.
I'm Marcus.
I'm Derek.
I'm Jake. We're from Miller Middle School.
And this is our project. It's about Mysteries of the Brick, and all we're doing is figuring out better ways to use our robot.
So what does it do?
Okay. So, for some examples here, a first program is it's just a touch sensor, and then all it does is that it'll just stop when the touch sensor is pushed. So that's a simple program. And then our next one is an ultrasonic sensor, and so it'll stop when it doesn't touch the program, and what that does is that it won't budge the robot, and it'll stop at different distances, whatever angle you want. And then some of our more complicated programs are driving in a straight line using a gyro sensor. This is Jacob's favorite program. So, you see, if it ever gets off course because the robot's inconsistent, it'll just go back to its original path. So that's useful because the robot doesn't always do the same thing.
Next, it can turn with the gyro sensor also. So if you want an exact angle measurement for your turn, my bad. There, it turned exactly 80 degrees, 180 degrees.
Okay, then next one is using the color sensor to follow lines. And so it'll just follow this black line, and then whenever it goes off track, it'll just correct itself. So that's useful because in LEGO League there are a lot of lines on the map, and so you can follow them to navigate. Then next program is also very useful. This one requires two color sensors. What it does is that it'll line up with any black line on the map.
So it lines up with the mat. You can even start it from really sharp angles and still line up. So this program is the exact program as what we just ran, only we figured out how to make custom blocks. This allows us to fit really large programs inside even bigger programs without having the program actually take up a bunch of room. It's just easier to read the program. We found this very helpful.
So it just does the exact same thing. So our last program that we have is called acceleration, and all it does is that it'll just speed up as time goes on. Some of our future considerations that we're planning to do is that there's an NXT sound sensor that uses sound, and you can use that to make the robot do things when on certain commands. And then we also, so this year we're trying to use our programs in LEGO League to actually improve our missions. And we also want to experiment with like using electrical tape and different other colors that follow lines and stuff other than just black.
I'm Lily Duff, and I'm from Miller Middle School in Marshtown, Iowa. My project is Sonic Pi.
So what does it do?
Sonic Pi is a computer program on Raspberry Pi, and you can program music on it using MIDI notes.
Avisha Lawrence Christopher, and I'm from the Ames Community School District. And this project here is something I did for a class in high school, and it's called the Four of Spades, and that's the name I gave to this band I created. And for my project, I was able to create promotional products using Adobe, Photoshop, and InDesign. This is a logo I created using Photoshop. This is a free consort poster that I created using Photoshop again. This is a CD cover I designed, and I used InDesign as well for this one. That is a business card I created, and this is a concert ticket.